the Colts have found their starting quarterback for the 2020 NFL season. Phillip Rivers has signed a one-year contract worth $25 million to start at quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts this season. I'm going to break down this move, this signing, my thoughts on the Colts signing the vet, Phillip Rivers, to a one-year contract. Before I get into my thoughts on this move, make sure you do spike the like button, and of course, subscribe to the Bottom Line View if you haven't already for more NFL free agent reactions just like this. Colts fans, let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts are on this big signing for the Indianapolis Colts. Do you love that Phillip Rivers is going to be your quarterback? Or are you not so sure about it? Let me know in the comment section below. The Colts have signed Phillip Rivers to a one-year deal, so that means Rivers is going to be playing his last season, most likely, in Indianapolis for the 2020 season. I think this move, we saw it coming. I mean, this was one of the more obvious moves of free agency, one of the more obvious landing spots for all of the free agent quarterbacks. Rivers, he knows Frank Reich. Frank Reich's an excellent offensive coach, and they have a previous relationship there. I think Rivers actually fits this team fairly well, and he can bring some of the things to the table that were so successful within this offense when you had Andrew Luck under center. Quick processing at the line of scrimmage. Rivers is a very smart player. He's very smart before the snap, and he can really put the offense in the right play. He can also, do all those things at the offensive line that you would expect from a veteran, experienced quarterback. He still has really good anticipation and touch with the football, good accuracy. The only thing that Rivers is really missing from his game that he had in his prime is that elite arm strength. And Rivers never really had elite arm strength, but his arm has kind of dwindled the last couple of seasons. It's not quite the same as it used to be, but Rivers tries to get by with anticipating throws and really trying to put it in a place where his receiver can get it. And that's kind of where Phillip has been caught in these interceptions, and that's where you see him make really bad throws, is because he's trying to over-anticipate the throw and try and put it in a place where only the receiver can get it, and the timing is just slightly off. So when Rivers is on, when he has that timing down, the guy is going to be hot, and he's going to play like really good football. But when that timing is off and it's kind of all mixed up, then you're going to get a bad Phillip Rivers. So I think what Frank Reich will bring to the table for Rivers is a very easy, safe offense where it's very easy to read it from a defensive perspective, and he's going to give a lot of easy short throws where Rivers just has to process the defense, understand the coverage, and go to the right read, and that's what Rivers can still do at an elite level. And I think this is why this matchup, and that's why I feel like the Colts understand and feel that this is still a good player for their team. If Rivers were to go to a different team with a different system, with a different coach, a different offensive philosophy, I don't know if it would quite work the same. If Rivers was asked to push the ball down the field, I don't think that would be the team for him. But with the Colts, Rivers is a perfect match. I think this is a really good one-year starter for you. And you can work and draft a quarterback if you need to, find the next guy potentially next year in the draft, or whatever the Colts' plan is. They had the salary to do this year. This instantly makes them better. This instantly makes their quarterback position better. And I think this instantly makes the Colts a better, more competitive team for this season. Now, they have the offensive line to protect Rivers. That's something he's really never had. I would say since like early in his career, maybe 06, 07-ish, where Rivers and the Chargers had a good offensive line back in the LT days. But Rivers hasn't had an offensive line that could consistently protect for him very often, which has also led to some interceptions, some fumbles, some poor decisions from Rivers. But now that he has this great offensive line in front of him, with Costanzo back, of course you have Quentin Nelson, and across the board, a great offensive line, one of the best in the game. T.Y. Hilton, the number one option for him. We'll see what happens with the rest of the receivers and if they add anybody throughout the rest of the free agency or in the draft. But this is a good offense for Rivers. It's a good situation for him. He gets to play one more year in the NFL, and hopefully it's successful for him. I think it will be better than he played last year. I think this is a better offense for him at this point in his career, and I really like the Colts going into this season to see what they have with Phillip Rivers, see if it's a true difference maker or not. Now, obviously, Rivers, I do want to say, is not the same quarterback he used to be, so don't expect him to be the Phillip Rivers of old. But I still think he's a guy that can get it done in the NFL, and I wouldn't be shocked if he did have a really good season here with the Colts because, like I said, match made in heaven. Now, the Colts still need to do some things on defense, but they have plenty of cap space to work with. They already brought in DeForest Buckner, which was a massive move that sent waves through the NFL. We'll see what else they do this offseason. But as far as Phillip Rivers is concerned, you have found your quarterback for 2020. Now it's about looking at the quarterback position for the future and seeing if you can surround Phillip Rivers this season with a team that can win one last time. The ride with Rivers. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed, make sure that you do spike the like button and, of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll be covering the NFL through and through, every signing, every reaction. Thanks, guys, for watching. It's been Mitch. Peace out.